Blessed Easter Sunday, everyone. Blessed. What I must say, I wonder what they don't eat. Even though I'm going to post on Sundays, but you know, so they come to the holidays, them always try to run out. But guess what girlfriend did today that I haven't done in a few years? Guess what girlfriend did? Girlfriend went to church. Girlfriend went to church. Yeah, man, and our grandmother went to church at me. My sister, one sister went to church at me. One auntie went to church at me. What else me can be? One godmother went to church at me. Yeah, one best friend went to church. That is me. Yeah. So I went to church, right? I was inspired by my granddaughter. Remember the day my granddaughter called and said she was coming to New York? But it never happened again because she was coming down for a friend's birthday. But the friend had different thing going on and canceled that and whatever. So I told my granddaughter that if you don't have to come, you don't come. Because she had told me she was coming. And I said, well, if I just come for really, and we were going to benefit from seeing you. But if not, you don't have to worry. Say, sure? I say, yeah. And then the ticket is gone up too. And I said, no, not worth it. You know, not worth it. Because you know, the Easter time, the ticket them through the roof because them know say people have no choice. And so I said, no man, not about to worry yourself. And so I was inspired still to go to church. I remember that's the tune to say, I'll take off the Friday. That's a good idea. All we could have go to church and make it a thing. Yes, but guess what? I never take off the Friday because it was my vacation and I didn't even know. So that was a good surprise too. Yes, it was my vacation and I didn't even know. So it worked out. So guess what? I'm off. It's my vacation. Yay! Again, at the TV, I light up the room and I do all kind of something. Yes. So I went to church and I like my ear. I'm gonna buy that ear yesterday and I like the color. I didn't like it. It's a little, it's a little ginger red. Maybe like when I see to the camera, it look like a little blondish something, you know. But it was looking good. You know, it was looking good. Yeah. And yeah, so I went and I purchased that yesterday. Yeah. Did a little hunting for a refrigerator yesterday. Went to the stores, checking out the sizes and you know what's going on and thing like that. Yeah. And so that was yesterday. I made a video yesterday too. So I said I was gonna drop that for Monday. Because there's one video, not say nothing really. But hey, you can check it out. A little like this and a little like that. Yeah. I think I don't name it, you know. You know, that's a good idea. A little like this and a little like that. Right now, while I'm talking to you, you might see the title for this, whatever. That's why you click on, and I don't know the title yet. It's after me, I'll watch it back now and see what I say. Then it makes sense of the title sometimes. So right now, while I'm taping this, I don't even know the title. All I know, I went to church on Easter Sunday. So something to do with Easter Sunday, went to church. I don't know. But guys, I tell you, it was so refreshing. You know, I sat there with my daughter. My son never come because him come in late. As a matter of fact, he come in this morning. And while we were getting ourselves started, and me said me not call him because number one, me not go wait upon him. And number two, me not carry my church or make him come to church, come sleep down the place, church. You understand? And you know you go to church, can say you wanted to wake me up in the morning. But normally they come in like 5 o'clock. This morning, you know what happened? He come in about 7 o'clock. About 7 o'clock, 7:30. And me never pay, watch the screen, any color you see come up on the TV. Yeah, me I watch, guess what I'm watching? The Smurfs. I'm a cartoon person. You see my big on what list? When it's not the Smurf, is the Flintstone. But the Flintstone is my favorite. So I'm getting into the Smurfs from day to day. I watch the Smurfs a lot. Yes. To get me comfortable, just give me a nice whatever I feel like. for eat whatever and just give me a cartoon and I me that. Me no know. Me older than thou. Me no know. Yes, so when my son come in, me decide say, you know what? Make him go sleep off whatever, you know, because guess what? Me now by the time to come to church, it might take how long to get ready. And by the time him done get ready, to go to church to sleep out the service, no. No. We not do that. You know, so it go. We not go church because it not look good. And it not this and that and that and then you go church and sleep out the church. So me and my daughter just go through. And while I was in there, you know, I just kept looking over to my mother had a specific seat. Me no know all, but for years that was her seat. And then she go to church early enough to catch her seat anyway. So come as I want to about to catch her seat, but she was a Sunday school teacher for many years. And my mother was one of them Christian that were church was our party. You know what I say? Church was for her dance and party. So therefore she not miss it. No man, she not miss church. She not miss church at all. So she reached early. Yeah man, she reached early. Like all an hour early. So nobody couldn't get her seat anyway. So I was just glimpsing over there, you know, glimpsing over there and you know, I just sat there and did the same thing to my daughter and I was just looking over there from time to time and just saying it's the first I'm going to church. And my mother was not there. Yes. You know, the first, because she's always at church. She's always in church. Even though after a certain time while church is going on, she would leave out. She and a few of the members would leave out and go to this nursing home. And every Sunday and to go to the nursing home and you know, pray for them and whatever. Every Sunday keep their ministry in there for them. Every Sunday I would still see her there. If it's even an hour before she leave or yeah, I'm always see her there. Yeah, that's it. You know, yes. And so it was weird. You know, because I've been going to church for how many years from I've been here and she's always there. So, you know, this was her first again. I mean, she died going 2 years in May next month. And, you know, we did the first Christmas last year. Not last year, the year before. The same year she died, we did the first birthday without her. We did the first Christmas without her. Last year we did the first New Year's without her. And so you just think everything done. And then we went back to church now for the first time since she passed away. First time I'm going back into the church. The last time I was there, her body was in the church. And so the first time I'm going back now, you know, so that was, I didn't pass it on to my daughter. When she come later, I asked her if she was thinking the same thing. But whenever she wants, she feel no way. But, you know, for a few, just a glance over there, I'm sitting up on the same side because that's the side where I sit on her side, the left side. Yes, and that was my thing. You know, and when church over, I'm just standing there looking, you know. Well, I'm a big old woman, I'm 59, and I was just standing there looking and I say, you know, if I could just see her again, you know what I mean? Yes, it was just weird. Everything is all mental. You know, while me I laugh and I talk to my daughter, that I want on my mind. So your mind cannot do the triple things. Yes, and so, but church was good. They reenacted the crucifixion. And it was good. It was good. They had a new pastor because when my mother died, her pastor died like 2 months before that. Yes. And my mother was going out to church for the past couple of years, right? Since the COVID, she never went back since the COVID. And she was taken down, you know, getting polio and so forth. So, you know, she used to watch it on church because it became a church thing for many, many years. Well, for a few, not many, but a few years. I think church reopened like 2 years ago, really, fully, like that. You understand? And so she would get the service, as I say, online, watching TV, whatever you call it, Zoom or whatever we call it. Yes, and so when our pastor was ill, right, she was in the hospital for pneumonia and we didn't tell her, right? And because she was very concerned at that, you know what, this I go somewhere else. this argument I go somewhere else. But what I'm trying to say is, as soon as she found out, she was on recovery. She was good. Everything went to nursing home, and I told him not to tell her, but they told her, and the same day they told her, she never took. She just from the same night, she took a turn for the worst. I remember she was in hospital for like 3 weeks, and take time come right around, and you know, I told them not to tell her church people. I said to her, I said, do not tell her. She is just coming back. I remember when my stepfather called me and said, you know, I think we're going to tell her. I said, why? I said, this is her first good day. I have that video too when she was just, it was her first good day. You know, she had just went to nursing home the day before, a night before, or 2 nights before, and then that was the day she was out in the recreation area and sitting down, and I was like, wow, she, you know, and I said, no, she's just coming around. This is her first day of feeling 50% or 60%. And they said, you know, I think we should tell her da. And they told her, and wah. I'm not trying to blame anybody, but I knew that that death would have taken a toll on her because she loved her pastor very much. And she was one of those, you know, them church people dedicated to them pastor and worry about them pastor, because she been telling me about the pastor. Say, the pastor in the hospital in America, I'm not doing so well. And so when he died, I knew that wasn't good for her. And you can't tell sick people the news from media Jamaica. And I'm saying to my stepfather, I said, because when I called him the next day and I said to him, and I went to look for her, when I left her, he called me and told me they're going to tell her. When I went back to the nursing home the next day, she was in bed and I'm like, what's going on? I have oxygen mask on, and I said, what's going on? And I went to the nurse station. They said when she went to her room after her body left and she went to her room, that's when our mind started thinking. Obviously, well, that's not what the nurse told me, but that's what I'm saying to, oh, you know, everybody gone now, and then it just come back to her, said the pastor dead, and then she took it to heart. And the nurse said when she went back, you know, they realized she was breathing properly, and that was it. And I was like, and by the same day after. The same night, she took down. The same, by midnight that night, that was it. And then, you know, so, yeah. Long story, but she took the pastor's death very serious. I mean, they do what that ever happened. You know, and from media Jamaica, and people sick, I have baby. Even if they have baby, not if it's a sick. If somebody in the hospital have a baby and something back in the house happens, somebody died there, so you always them say, don't go to the hospital, go tell them, you know. Kind of want them pressure fly up, don't go to the hospital, go tell her. And I don't understand why they would see her and tell her that. And I was very disappointed, you know, let's not get into it, because I don't know. That was such a stupid idea. However, I am younger than all these people who told her. Younger by 20 years. And how come, why would you go and tell somebody in trying to recoup themselves, you know, in them 80s, that, come on, the pastor's not her husband, you know, the pastor's not her husband, so she never have to know, you know what I say? Anyway, I thought I got over it, I guess not, yeah, because that was really stupid of them to do, and from that night, that was it. All she had fight is like it couldn't come, but whatever going on her head and flying her head or whatever, it like, so that was it. So today was the first time again. I hope there's no more first. So today's the first. Going to church after she passed away, and not seeing her there was a first for us. At least a first for me. You know, I paid attention, and that is that. But apart from that, church was beautiful. Church was nice. I'm really have to start getting involved and start going to church. Even though I work on Sundays, I'm have to start going to church again. Oh, my shoulder. I want to go with the lay down people, and I lay down bad on my shoulder. That hurt me. Yeah. So, yeah, but church was good. My church that I attend, I'm not tell you which road, but is a Church of God of Prophecy in Brooklyn. Yes. And, you know, that is for them churches are what? We call it for them church. They're not a Pentecostal. They're what? No, they're a Pentecostal, right? Church of God of Prophecy is a Pentecostal. I was raised in an apostolic church. Yes. Yes. So it's like two different they're basically the same thing. All that one is one baptized in the Father, Son, and Holy Ghost, and one baptized in Jesus only. So the church that I was raised in baptized in Jesus only, apostolic. And the Pentecostal, I think they baptized in Father, Son, and Holy Ghost. But otherwise, everything is the same. They have the Spirit, they believe in the Holy Ghost, and them feel and all them stuff. Everything is the same. It's just two different baptism, Yeah. So because that's the church I've been introduced to through my mother, that's where we go and things like that. Yeah. So that is that. So church was good. I went to church. One of my girlfriend called me and said, come and get your dinner. Where are you? I said, I'm at church. So that was nice as well. Well, she had promised me in the week, the same little fried fish. Yeah. So she had promised from in the week, say Sunday she'll cook parrot and whatever. And some curry chicken on the side and whatever. And she delivered. So I never for about dinner. Thank God. Good friend better than pocket money. Yeah. Yeah, so that is that. How was your Sunday? I mean, by the time I post this, I guess the time gone. What time is it now? It's about 8 o'clock now. It's about 8 o'clock. And yeah. I'm coming. I spent some time by my friend because I haven't been to her apartment since the year start. So America stay and she live like a block and a half from me. And the first me I go her house, how much months in? 5 months in? January, February, March, April. 4 months in, yeah. First me I go her house. So I went there and I sat there for like maybe 2 hours. Yeah. And then I came home. You understand? This is how America running up people. And who live here understand. See people, see them just talk on phone as near as sometimes I drop off things at house here. But just put it on the door. Vice versa, she try some come give me. She just put on the door angle. Well, people more than my house. My kids more their home, so she can give it to them. Or they run upstairs and give it to her. But otherwise, a door angle to door angle sometime. Yeah, man. She say, Ali, me leave it on the door angle. They say a bag. And when she go there and see a bag, most of the time, it's from me too. We're not seeing each other. Because both of us is like on a night shift setting. So that's another story. And yeah, and my day off is not her day off, and so it's a whole lot of story. Yeah. So it was nice I was gonna do a video there, and then I just feel tired. But then if a nigga right now you're supposed to come back up there. I know you're not coming away because you can't keep on your church clothes. They know me, though. Yeah, you mean, I go down and change my clothes, You're not going to change your clothes. Not if you take off your shoes. The time she don't know. Boy, I don't know how me homely, so me so homely, I don't know. And I forgot back, I forgot back and see me there and make video. But she knows some never come back. She knows some never, if me call her right now, she'll cuss me off and say, "Call on, I don't say never come no way. I don't say that." Wait. I'm using the phone that has her number in to record this. My son gone at the road gone by something. Wait till him come back in. The bun done, so him gone by another bun. So mom make him call her on theme phone. Right? And your ear shall go on for sure. Me never come back no way. You think me an idiot watch a joke. But proof too no. Cause them know me and me know them too. Yeah. So that is that so far for me. But the crucifixion act reenactment really was bringing some tears to my eyes when them slash him and Mary a cry and I mean we played a part, but it was really some people are laugh and me I said to myself say, and it's a Christians people are laugh and me I said to myself say, because show them know who act it and them hear Mary a cry them and laugh, but me I said to myself say them don't they realize that this is a serious something that why we're here today, and but some people them don't know the time and place, they don't know the time and place. I'm ashamed at some of the time, because while and them say joke to one man is dead to another, because I could see a lady, a young girl, like she in her 30s, all on her head I walk out and you could see her cry, she'd cry. Like she couldn't take it. You could see, I saw her and you could see that she was crying. While people they behind me I laugh and I may say, them not to realize this is reenactment of the real thing that when he that did go on them that whip him. I may say, how could you laugh for that, you know? If people laugh at first because you're the person who you know say it and so. But at the end of the day, catch yourself, man. Catch yourself now. And realize the reenactment, you know, and it did catch me teary because me I hold my head and then you know, I see the girl come and then my sister she that cried and me I think I did me alone felt it, you know, and thing like that. So it did sort of hold me for a minute, you know, the reenactment, when the mother cry and you know, and whatever. The pastor now was new to us. I don't know how long she's been there because as I just get the story said that the pastor died. Up until when my mother was being buried, them never did replace him. Right? Because my mother said him died like 2 months before my mother. Or something like that, right? Yeah. So Shane? Oh. They didn't replace him, so I haven't been to church for all that time. So it was a lady pastor. She preached well. I like her preaching. She was really a down to earth kind of preaching. When I say down to earth, I mean like she said she talked to God every day and beg God to forgive she every day. You know, she was just talking and she said, you know, oh, some Christian people can look down on people and act like because they are going to church for many years, you know, when other people sin and fall short, or them go on and she say, you know, people fall short in different areas in their lives, and it's true. And, you know, some people might get pregnant, but some people might sleep with a married man. Some people might married and fornicate, commit adultery, different level of sins, and she was right. Well, she didn't say that, but she was right. So me I give examples of obviously that's what she meant, you know. Just because you see she get pregnant and she buck fair to and get pregnant, but what are you doing? Maybe you just a drink at night time and go to your bed. You talk to somebody husband or in the church when I talk, you know, or whatever. Everybody, you know. So she said, listen. Me pray almost every day and beg her to forgive me because she said there always something going on. Sometimes she said some things will come in her mind. Sometimes she have to say, what is this? What, you know, she was so down to earth. And when the people in my look, she said, wait, so no things come in my mind too. Well, I thought she's a Jamaican, so she never thought Jamaican, but she was like, don't you guys think that things come to cross my mind too? That's not supposed to cross my mind? Things cross my mind too, that's not supposed to cross my mind. I remember the Bible telling from in your thoughts you sin. So she was really, me like that about her, keeping it real and making we know say, pastors go through it too, but some pastors them going for true, you know, things say, them, and she said she have to pray every day. She said God must be tired of her. You know, God must be tired of her. And you know the video that I did yesterday, I'm gonna post it tomorrow for real. I was saying that in the video too. And she come back and say the same thing. Because I was talking to you guys in the video and was saying, boy, I pray for everything. God must be tired of me. Every day I just come and I pray to God. And I beg God. God must be tired of me. And that's what she was saying. She said she go to God every day. She said she go to God every day, ask forgiveness for all kind of something. You know? She said there's not a day that passed that she don't ask for forgiveness. And that's the best way. At least it's sure so you go if you drop down and you sleep and dead. Don't it? Yes, if you sleep off and so you're sure. Because, the day pass without asking for forgiveness, especially when we go to bed. I know that's a new thing for me. I'll start to that. I'll ask God to forgive me before I'm going to bed at night time. But if I've done that I'm not aware of, although I do all kind of things sometimes myself, yeah. But for true, I think, the man just say, don't go to bed vexed with you and your husband must go to bed vexed. But guess what? We need to go to bed and ask God for forgiveness every night. Because sometimes, somehow for true, we go on with ourselves at daytime and cuss out people at work and all kind of something and talk all kind of something and sin with soul. And even sometimes we don't even do it out loud. We do it in our mind. And the Bible tells us even your thoughts, you sin. Yeah. The Bible tells me. So that is why Christianity is a hell of a thing, Because even your thoughts, you sin. And sometimes I do some of our thoughts I carry go to hell. And people are gonna say, well, if we were to get the chance to see, what would I say? Lord of God, oh, she go to hell. She was so, but in our thoughts wasn't good. Dirty thoughts, evil thoughts, whatever thoughts. The Bible tells you, say, even your thoughts, you sin. I mean, I say, God, Lord, you could give you, but in a lie, I tell, because, you know, sometimes you see people laugh and talk with you and carry go kill you. Because while you laugh and talk with them are plotting in them head and them thoughts to kill you. And that is why, yeah, people dangerous with you. You laugh and talk with them and them say, you go along, you bitch you rich you. You know what I mean? Because up to all the way, people are talking to me and say, please, you go along, you lie like a what? You know, sometimes some people talk to you, take for idiot. I try to want to get into it with them and say, you lie like a what, you go along. And you say, yeah man, yeah man. And when you say yeah man, you hear in your head, lie like a what, you little bitch, you that happened to you. Yeah. So that's what the Bible says without to sin. Because people really evil. You know? They might hug you and them not with you. You know what I say? I'm going to come to preach it then and I know where this I go. But church was good and I'm going to start looking for. Even my daughter say, I need to start going to church. Yeah, mommy come here go church next Sunday now. But what she'll do next week Sunday is what she's going to look. I don't know when she started. I was saying that to you guys. I don't know how long, but I heard she used to come there as a child. Yes, somebody was telling my daughter that she used to come there as a child. And you know, I guess she went away wherever, because I'm not familiar with her face. I mean, I go to church for 30 years. You know, so, and she was a big, I think she maybe she could be my age group. I don't know. Maybe she's my age group and so forth. But I am not familiar with her face. But you know, maybe, I don't know. So, so it come back around. She come and become a pastor of the church. And I like how she preach. So, but what she said she wanted to do next week is, next week she's going to introduce the branches of bodies that's in the church, like the thing my mother used to do, pray for the elderly them, the pantry, the pantry, the prayer team. My mother was on the prayer team too. And, you know, like she want people to hear all of the areas that they need people and people to volunteer in areas. So I don't think next week I'll be read preaching like it's more of people gonna be there to volunteer. Hear about all of the bodies that whatever them call that, whatever groups, ministries that they have, and then see what they think they would like. Shane! Radio play this so you say not hear me. Some old is a play. Shane! Come in like the door just so close. Yeah, so that on that note, I'm here. And yeah, I'm gonna drink a cup of tea. Somebody tell me say, Ali, you love tea. Me, maybe go buy one bun. Me, I'll cut 2 slices, make a sandwich. I know some prefer bun and butter though. Prefer bun and butter, but she buy the cheese and I don't want it waste. I don't like that. So I'm gonna make a little thin, very thin slice in between. And make a cup of tea. Yeah. And that's it. And just chillax and watch some more Smurfs. Yeah. Watch some more Smurfs. A big woman like me now, almost 60. 59 in July. Cartoon is one of my favorite things to watch. Yes. Apart from the detective show them also. Yeah, cartoon. You just see me, I'm just here, just chilling. Yeah, I'm not fussy, I'm not yeah. Very low keyed. Very low keyed. You know, my kids them tell me I'm boring all the time. Mommy, you're so boring. Mommy, you're this, mommy, you're that. Thank you very much. Thank you. Thank you. Yeah, so how was your Sunday? Who went to church? How many of you guys went to church? And how long have some of you guys been out of church? I've not been to church. How long? How many years? Yo, it's been a minute for me, I'm not lie. The whole COVID thing come and then, you know, yeah. And thing like that, and you just start get used to You just start get used to the church on TV and them something there's something about that, you know. But it was really refreshing, yeah, to get up and go to church. It was really, and if my granddaughter, you know, let me tell you sometime, you know, I tell my granddaughter, I tell her, I said, thank you for inspiring me to go to church. Because just she calling me and say, Nana, I'll be in New York and I will be there for that weekend and I'm going to church. And then I said I will go to church. And even though she never come, I don't know, I just feel like I want to go to church. And I did go to church. But the thing is, you know, a lot of times, you know, people can be inspired by other people just mentioning stuff, good and bad, good and bad. And to see that, and then my daughter, I just told my daughter, what did I tell my daughter? Yesterday or Friday? Tell her, say, I'm planning to go to church, and she was on board. I said she could do her ear yesterday, and yeah. And she get up and she run go in the shop this morning before she leave. So you can't depend on the Chinese people, I don't lie. Because she left out her ear like 10:20, whatever, and she was back in here before 11 o'clock. Yes. She said as she reach outside, they just pull up and she just, and she'd have choices anyway, but the one she want to go, them just pull up, so she was the first customer in. And she them just wash it, boop, 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 and she was back. I said, wow. Come here, I said to her, I said, them never open, you know? Yeah. Look, this her two done. I said, wow. That was all quick. So, yeah, she get up and she get her ear done. And, just get the cut and style, cause made a permit for her the other day, and then she did dye it herself the other night, you know. So she was really into going, and me, she said, I'm gonna start going to church more often now. Mommy, let's go next week Sunday, and thing like that. So that's good because, you know, she felt at home again, and she said she loved how the pastor preach, and that's important too. You know, so pastor preach sometimes. There's a lot of people go to church and I go to church, you know. The pastor appealed to her. Remember, she's 23. And the pastor appealed to her in a way that she want to go to church again next week Sunday. Isn't that amazing? Yeah, man, that's really amazing. And she get to see quite a few of her friends that she grew up with. I remember one of them was saying to her, she was like, girl, I know I haven't come to church for a while later, girl. You're afraid. Please. I haven't been to church for a long time either. She said, most of us, we're not going to church like that again. Because I remember, you know, them go to church mostly because they were raised in church, you know. Have to go Sunday school. But so when they become adult, you know, you just suffer though. But more time I bully them still, you know. I not like it's come like them Sunday here and Christmas. Yeah, man, everybody know me start telling them all a month before say, listen, it's Christmas Day, we're all going to church. You understand? Yeah, man, and them something there. But me never do it this time, but normally when them start get bigger and so certain time I just let them know. Like today, alright, hear me do it now. Hear me do it now. Me believe in tithes and offering, right? And anything the pastor want to do, it's a in business. So I said to her, do you have any money to show an offering? She said, she must have $10. I said, no, that's not good enough. No, that is my opinion. Listen, and if it's $10 you have, and that's all you have in your name, you throw 5 out of it. And if you want to throw the whole 10 out of it, you throw it. But what I'm teaching her is that when we go party, you understand, we go all out. We go buy ear, we do with nails, we do with lash, we buy shoes and we buy clothes. Party costs we. Alright, simple me. Party costs me at least. Simple me, right? So I say simple me, you know. I'm going to tell you why I call it simple me. Party costs simple me like between the ear and the lash and the nails alone. One easy $200 that. Just them there. Just them there. You understand? And then the clothes not in it. Right? And the clothes not in it. And remember say, me not a name brand person. Me some say give the math say a party can cost you literally, worse if you don't have the clothes ready already. Literally like an easy $400 just to go on a party. Easy, because you talk about the ear, you talk about the nails, you talk about the lash, you talk about the clothes, and you talk about the ticket, and you talk about going in there and spend money. Easy $400. And this is from a person who do in the ray. Just imagine the name brand people them. And then we go to church and we throw $10 and $20. Anything the pastor want to do it, because remember, you know, when you throw your seed to God, because me going to church, you know, so me know the right thing. When me through me no go church often, me throw all $50. When me do I go to church, $20, whatever I have, me throw. So I told her to go to the bank and me draw $40. And she said, Mommy, me say, well, listen, me no go church often. So if me I throw $40, it might seem like a lot, but it's not a lot. That is even less than a money for go one club, buy a ticket and go and party or whatever. You understand? And that's the mind frame you have to have. You said the pastor want to take the money. Because remember, you get the pastor get the money because him and go to church. But the money from you went to God. So God I bless you from your heart where you throw. So he said the pastor want to take it. And I talk to sister this. Or go buy brother that. Or prostitute this. That's not your business. Because your blessing is coming from God and the pastor that bless you anyway. So whatever him want to buy him Lamborghini, whatever him want to do with it, him the cross is going to follow. You already get your blessing from God because God see what you throw from your heart. You understand? And so some always disagree with people when I say the pastor and the money make him name because man him sin and then him in condemnation and then all make him name all way more name because him the cross will compound. You are get your blessing, don't it? You get a blessing. If the pastor alone, then you just say, but the pastor not bless me. Think about it. Then the pastor bless me, Because the pastor want blessing himself. And God bless me. So when you go to church, and feel free, man, just show your offering. If the pastor want to name it, him name it. Anything you want to do with it, him do with it. Because God see that you throw your offering. It's just like when you throw a partner with nobody or you do something with nobody and them thief the money. Don't them get locked up? Because you the way you do the money and them yam the money and them can't find the money. Who police go look for after that? I say go. But in a pastor situation now, I'm on God. I'm on them can always preach and go on. I'm on God, you just pray crosses start follow him. You see pray crosses start follow him and yeah, sometimes you was sorry for him. I become man about the church money and I give sister this and brother that and I do all kind of something. You stay there. So when I go to church, I throw good offering because I go often. If I go every week now, yeah, I will throw. Always supposed to throw 10% of your pay and them something there. Yeah. And I used to send my envelope every week. I used to send back in the day. I used to give my children, but I used to get a tithe envelope for me. I used to send it go to church and I tell you, say, God has really been good to me. So that's where that's at. I'm there, blah, blah, blah. My son not coming from my call. Shane! A man, Shane, me living in my love. I tell you. But the radio on out there. Film TV got on too. So I'm coming to want to hear my friend. I done me. I said, I never come nowhere. But guys, that was it for me today. What this video gonna name now? You tell me. What this video gonna name now? I don't know. I still don't have a clue. I'll watch it back and say me catch something what me say. Because sometimes when we watch by the video, me even catch what me say, because me just come out with my spontaneous self and just talk sometime. And when me watch it by me say, oh, me just say that? Yeah, me don't even know. So that is that. Thanks for watching. Like, share, and subscribe. And if any of you are coming across my video for the first time and you like me, you like all you can see me good. Go watch other video, you see me good. All kind of light go on there so through the TV. All kind of light go on there so yes, you like what you see, you like the vibes, just subscribe now. Subscribe and get a long time big man a chance. Yes. And so on we out. So guys, I'm not telling on vacation. So I have to come with some daily something, don't it? Don't have to come some daily something. When you can't give me topics, give me topics I know what I'm talking about. Give me topics. Give me trending topics I know what I'm talking about. And yeah, and if we see quite a few say the same thing, then we'll call out the names of who request me say it, talk about it, and talk about it. Alright? Like, share, and subscribe, and I'll catch another video. I'm out. What we say? Family? We say family. Boop! I'm out. Love you guys. Love and love alone. Alright? Alright, bye-bye. Blessed Easter Sunday. Alright.